searched for salvation, and I have found the answer. Wisdom lies in the machine god.
Out of my face, Oyebok.
The Church of the Machine God does not claim to have all the answers.
Biocells, painkillers, right over there.
Come, pilgrims. Do not hesitate. Do not live in fear any longer.
This whole city is going to hell. One explosion at a time.
Open your eyes to the truth, friend. I was lost like you, friend. In the face of persecution and hatred, I broke. I hated myself and my augmented body, but no longer. In our bodies, in our augmented bodies, lies our salvation, seekers. We carry the seeds
The
of
augmented are
divinity within
harassed
us,
and
the
beaten,
future of our
spat upon and
heroes.
torn from their homes. This is not right. Leave me alone, bastard.
Nice time for a walk.
These papers are out of date.
I got them last week.
The old-friendly company. The Santo Group wishes you a good day.
Excuse me.
Yes, you have some questions.
How does this Arabia...
Damn,
Do
Nox.
you need Augs to build it, or do you want us to live? When you wish upon a star.
What?
The news just
Song
keeps getting worse.
in my head. It makes me think of the old puppet shop.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Are you telling me you don't think they should all be moved there?
No, nothing like that. I just question the legality of it. No, that's not the word. Anyway, you can't tell me you're comfortable with forcing people out of their homes into that ghetto?
I'm comfortable enough if it means we're safer here in the city. See, the problem is that we can't tell which
These orgs are safe and which are getting ready to kill us.
You're right. They should have made allowances for that when they developed the enhancement technology. It would be so useful right now to have some sort of shutter switch or something.
Hide your magnets. We got a metal man.
Hand it over. You better hope all your paperwork is in order, Hanser. An unauthorized clank in the city could mean big trouble for you.
Got enough trouble as it is.
Is that right? 1 second. Central, confirm a BH-847. You must have some kind of super weapon under the hood.
What I have is a job to do.
Oh, do
and
not
no
let
time
me
to
keep
waste.
you then. Get moving, asshole.
What the hell? City has gone to hell.
No way. He tried to pay with a credit card?
Make deals with them.
I don't think... Hey there. You looking for a new stereo system?
I don't really get much time to listen to music.
How about movies? You like movies? Or maybe you got other interests?
What kind of movies are we talking about?
Oh, never mind. I was just making a stupid joke.
What you really mean is you don't want to tell me, since it's obvious I didn't come here for that. Calm down. I'm not a cop. What do you mean by other interests?
Well, I figure a man like you, he might need a little energy boost from time to time.
You're not talking about protein bars, are you?
Biocells, my friend. In perfect working order and completely under the radar.
I think I'll be on my way.
Feel free to come back if you change your mind.
Palisade Bank Corporation is now and forever will be the best secure corporate archiving company.
There might be nothing here at all.
Hi.
Always watching, because you are
Everyone is doing it.
You are going to die.
Not another
when you
one.
see my new
I'm not
car.
signing your petition.
2029 Fox Ultra.
Come in.
Holy shit, how can you afford
You are
that?
still deciding. Come
Bought it
back
at a
later.
police auction. It belonged to an Og who got deported to Gollum. And since he didn't need it anymore.
This lawsuit, you're okay.
That's quite a look.
Take my advice. If you were thinking about shipping something to these people, don't.
I have to help this customer. If you have other things to do, maybe you could come back later.
All week, and I'm still getting the runaround.
Alex, this whisper chip you gave me, it's an easy plant?
You're heading into TF-29 already?
Our enemies aren't waiting around while we lick our wounds.
Fair enough. There'll be a data port on the NSN's motherboard. Access it and then just plug and play. Or plug and record in this case.
Got it. I'll let you know when it's done.
Verify. Agent Adam Jensen.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Maybe whoever's in charge doesn't want anyone to feel safe.
I'll manage it. These guys are trying to buy off. We're looking into it. You're right.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Slyšíte mě? Jejich vochočený zvířátko.
Keep digging. You know, close my eyes, but all I see is strings of coats swirling in my lid. Who am I? I'm the guy doing the fucking job. Who the fuck are you? You think one of them will pop up and on the roof?
Somewhere in this city, there's a mob-owned casino in a sewer. Now I've heard everything.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Maybe the connection is that there is no
These guys might as well be ghosts.
Ursa Meyer, report to cybercrimes. Agent Meyer to cybercrimes.
Run DNA checks for all the alphabet agents. Nothing.
Report to Peaches' office. Jensen to Peaches' office.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Do the Jinn still believe what Singh told them, or don't they? You need to know. These are the chances he knew he was taking. This is so weird.
What I need you to do is
They don't want to be caught in the dragnet.
I'll mail it. State police are playing stingy with sharing it.
Do the Jinn still believe what Singh told them, or
These
don't
guys
they?
might as well be
I need to know
ghosts.
who smashed in the explosion.
Right now, I think my blood is about Well, I tell you, these aliens all want to be caught.
Agents Lee, Walker, and Hall report to the
Run DNA checks through all the outlets.
Agent Noyan, report to Agent McCready. Fully urgent.
Right now, I think my blood is about
Catherine Norton to Agent McCready's office. Agent Noyan, report to Agent McCready. Fully urgent.
But things got pretty hairy in Dubai.
You'd think one of them would pop up on some list somewhere.
Protests have turned violent. This escalation in the violence and rhetoric has only widened the gap and polarized the dialogue on both sides of the issue.
These guys might as
We
well
will
be
be
ghosts.
watching the UN closely for any break in the
Patience is the first thing you learn to have. Second, it's off to all the data I have.
Maybe the connection is that there is no connection. That's fucked up.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Adam, how's it going? Any trouble with the plant?
Patience, Alex. Trying to find the best way to access the motherboard without blowing my cover.
Sorry, man. Message received.
Fully urgent. Urgent. Catherine Norton to Agent McCready's office.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
These guys might as well be ghosts.
Anomaly detected. Trace access granted.
Do the Jinn still believe what Singh told them, or don't they? We need to know.
These guys might as well be ghosts.
And in the U.S., millions of workers lost
Right
their
now,
jobs.
Maybe the connection is that they're
Listen up, team. What's their status? Where was that
theorizing percentages.
Who am I? I'm the guy doing this fucking job. Who the fuck are you? Run DNA checks or all the outfits.
Despite whatever
Close my eyes, but all I see is
Adam, you're here. You made it in. It's good to see you're okay.
Hey, Aria, yeah, it was a close call. I got lucky. A lot of people didn't.
I was here working when the first reports came in. It was chaos. Phones ringing off the hook, people yelling, scrambling to find out what was going on. Then when Miller told me you were there,
I'm alright.
Good. You looking for him? Because he's tied up right now and meeting with Leon, I think.
Really? He's using the NSN right now?
Yeah, I just saw him. Oh, hey, that reminds me, here's yours.
What's this?
The card for the shooting range. Chang changed all the codes this morning, said something about only giving access to people he's vetted personally. The bombing really freaked him out. Third one in 6 months, can you believe it? I'm really glad you're okay.
Thanks, Aria. I'll let you get back to what you were doing.
Yeah, I better get back downstairs. It's gonna be a busy day. Come by later if you want to talk.
Copy that.
We will be watching the UN closely for any break in the story.
I've run DNA checks through all the outfits.
Jensen, we need to talk.
Janus relies on public perception.
My God, Jensen, I heard about the explosion. We should relocate. I was thinking we could corner Director Miller together. Tell him it's not safe enough here.
We're fine, Chang.
The police station, the train station, we're next. I can feel it. I can more than feel it, I can see it happening.
No one knows where we are. There's no reason to get paranoid.
That's where you're wrong. They're trying to pull the lid off of us, Jensen, or someone is. Praha Dovos just got hacked.
Our building's front company. Thought it was fake.
I wish it was fake. Miller's got me cleaning up IntelliCam footage from the attack to help figure out who these people are. Meanwhile, maybe they're trying to figure out who we are? Why else poke into an import company?
You think someone's figured out that the company's a front? Maybe they know what's really down here.
We have a lot of enemies. The people who bombed the train station, you don't think they'd love to know where we are? You need to help me figure out who's looking into us and make them stop.
I'm gonna need more information about this snoop of yours.
I don't know for sure that our cover's been blown, But if it has, we need to know before our enemies have a chance to do something about it.
You got an MO in this hacker?
At first I thought it might be the Collective.
But you're not convinced.
Not Janus's style to leave crumbs this big. But whoever it is, they risk exposing us. If the Collective ever found out where we operate... My God, Jensen.
Maybe Janus knows already.
Hey, don't say shit like that. I get nervous enough as it is.
You really think there's a risk here? Maybe someone's just poking around the fake website of a fake company.
If someone points a gun at me, I assume it's loaded. If someone hacks into the website of the company that serves as our cover, I assume they're doing it for a bad reason.
Such as?
Everything depends on who they are and what they know. But we're in the business of dealing with terrorists. If those terrorists find out where we are...
TF-29 likes its privacy.
Sure. More importantly, Chang likes being in one piece. Unlike you, I don't just brush off explosions.
What can you tell me about our front company?
Praha Dovos was designed to be forgettable. The kind of place you walk by 100 times and still can't remember.
It obviously caught someone's attention. What happens if we're compromised?
My guess, we dismantle and disappear. Agents go into hiding, director burrows into some hole, poof, no Christmas party. I need you to find out as much as you can about our Snoop. Make sure we're not in danger.
All right. You have any leads?
I traced our hacker Snoop to an unrented apartment. Top floor, 33 Halavni. Just down the street. This guy walks by us every single day. Probably walks in.
You're kidding.
See? You feel it now. The constant buried alive feeling. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought we were supposed to be suspicious of things that go on outside these walls.
It's never that simple.
Just get into that apartment, access the computer they used, and find out what you can. And be careful, Jensen. We don't know who we're dealing with.
I'll look into it. As soon as I know something, so will you.
I've run DNA checks through all the alphabet agencies. Nothing. Something here or how may we? These guys might as well be ghosts.
Sharing evidence. Do the Jinn still believe what seems
still believe what's been spoken or don't. We need to know just what you're doing.
Anomaly detected. Trace program access granted.
Alex, the whisper chip is in.
Weird, it's already picking up a freak. Jesus, Adam, is Miller in there right now?
Shit, gotta go.
Jensen, I need to see you, now!
In the hands of irresponsible journalists.
Right now, I think my blood is about.
Agent Jensen reporting for duty, sir. Tried to do it earlier, but you were on a conference call.
Yeah, I was. Should I be worried about you, Jensen?
Sorry?
That blow you took to your systems. It's not messing with your head or anything, making you do things?
I'm not gonna go crazy and start attacking people, if that's what you're worried about.
You've been checked out then. The problem with your orgs is gone.
I took care of it.
Good, good. God knows with all that's happened, I need you at 100% right now.
You sounded pissed when you called me in. Everything okay?
Don't ever leave the field, Jensen. You'll regret it. As soon as you strap a desk to your ass, you'll be swimming in goddamn politics.
The boss is giving you trouble?
What? Oh, that. No, the trouble's state police. They're pushing us out of the Rosika investigation. I want you over there to make sure that doesn't happen.
You're putting me on the train station attack? Not Dubai?
Forget Dubai. McCready's handling it.
With all due respect, we were blindsided in Dubai. And those mercs put up one hell of a firefight. I'd like to know who they were.
They were augmented, Jensen. Chances are this will lead right back home.
To the train station attack?
Maybe. It's possible. But we won't know for sure if we don't investigate both. Mac's a solid agent. I'm confident he'll dig up something on the gold masks. And once we get Singh reinserted with the Jinn, he might be able to use their network to find out even more, as long as his cover wasn't blown. Regardless, I want you looking into Rosika before the state police fuck up our crime scene.
Yes, sir. You said they're trying to push us out?
I sent Fletcher in this morning to oversee evidence collection. Seems he's being detained, because he hasn't checked in since.
They can't lock us out. The Czech Republic signed our UN mandate agreement. They gave us jurisdiction over terrorist investigations.
Yeah, well, the former director of their security information services runs state police now. He's come up with a loophole, claiming this attack falls under the homegrown terror exemption.
Homegrown? He's saying it's ARC? The Augmented Rights Coalition?
I don't care what he's saying. He may even be right. I just want us in there so we can find out.
Chang said you've got him cleaning up Intellicam footage that was captured during the bombing. Maybe it can tell us something.
Maybe. But between you and me, Chang's become a little more unglued since Rosika. Not sure we can wait for him to get his shit together.
So where do I start?
Technically, you're supposed to speak to our psychologist before getting back into action.
I don't need a shrink.
Convenient, because she's not in the office right now, and I don't want to waste any more time.
So how do I get to Rosika? Public transportation's not stopping there.
It will for you once I make a phone call. Head to the metro and call me when you're there. Good luck, Agent.
These are the greatest concerns of the digital age, and we at Palisade Property Bank have made addressing those concerns priority one. Information archived within the walls of Palisade Property Bank is beyond the legal jurisdiction.
I'm doing extra communication.
I think Singh's got some kind of adrenaline addiction. He plays it too close to the edge.
Agent Jensen!
Around the clock, around the world. Hiker's News. Always watching. Because you are always watching. Turning now to Prague. A city still reeling in the wake of a devastating terror attack. Dozens were killed and hundreds more injured yesterday when bombs exploded inside Ruzicka train station. I do not need to remind you folks that this is the third such attack to strike Prague in 6 months. All of them occurring after Dr. Talis Rucker, leader of the Augmented Rights Coalition, took up residence in the neighboring Udalek complex. Dr. Rucker claims his organization is
You think one of them would pop up on some list
to ensure
somewhere?
the rights of the augmented in a world that has turned against them. But with the United Nations set to debate the Human Restoration Act in a matter of weeks, could the good doctor be changing his tune?
I guess the transit authority isn't in as much of a hurry as
I've
you
run
are.
DNA
This
checks
is
through all the
Eliza
alphabet
Cassan,
agencies.
reporting
Nothing.
to you live from Picus. Picus News, the global leader in fair, unbiased, and impartial reporting. And now for a close
These
look
guys
at the
might as well
events
be
making
ghosts.
headlines around the world. Here
God,
are
my
our
eyes
top
want to
stories.
retreat into my skull.
Is freedom of the press a threat to our freedom? In the hands of irresponsible journalists, it can be. Underground
I've run
websites
DNA
and
checks
radio
through all the
stations
alphabet
continue
agencies.
to praise
Nothing.
the Juggernaut Collective, an elusive group of vigilante hackers for exposing big money corruption. What these journalists overlook,
These guys
however,
might as well be ghosts.
is the damage these hackers leave in their wake. Last year, the collective shut down London's traffic grid, causing gridlock for hours and preventing life-saving medical transports
I
from
hate
getting
this. I
through.
really hate this.
In Chile,
You'd think one of them would
committed
pop up on
massive
some
voter
list
fraud
somewhere.
when they rigged the electronic voting system and elected a 12-year-old boy as president. In Russia, hacked combat drones attacked St. Petersburg. And in the US, millions
is
of
so
workers
weird.
lost their jobs when the collective leaked classified corporate documents, causing several Fortune 500 companies to go bankrupt.
Look, I'm
Between
going
you
as
and me,
fast as I
folks,
can.
The collective is one of the most dangerous criminal
These
organizations
guys might
in
as
the
well be
world,
ghosts.
despite whatever praises the underground media wants to sing. This is Eliza Cassan, reporting to you live from Picus. Ariel is constantly bringing you the best
God,
and
my
latest
eyes want to
technology.
retreat into my skull.
Our portable data solutions have massive storage capacities, flexible screens, and over 1,000 other unique and patented features.
You'd think one of them would pop up on some list somewhere.
Back to New York. And
I've got to hand it to you. Look,
for
I'm
your
going as
own
fast as I
UX
can.
security
It is
council
Jensen.
Agent Singh. Wasn't expecting to see you again. In civvies, at least.
Just passing through. I wanted to thank your team for the backup in Dubai. That sting went to hell faster than the storm did.
You're welcome. But I don't think you came all this way to say thanks.
Director Miller asked me to get Agent McCready up to speed. Now I have the red-eye flight back to Oman.
Headed into the field office there?
Not exactly. One of our black sites. I'll be dropped in as a captured enemy combatant. After I contact my fellow Jinn prisoners, I shall lead a very convenient escape.
Re-embedding with the Jinn. Aren't you taking a big risk, given everything that happened?
No choice. That ambush knocked everyone on their asses. TF-29, Bell Tower, the Jinn. To cover all the angles, I need to go back. Hopefully my cover is still good. You killing the signal booster at the hotel should help.
You're thinking the Jinn can get a beat on our gate crashers faster than TF-29.
Perhaps. They do not like loose ends. An augmented kill squad with military training. Have you ever seen anything like it?
Yeah, once. But it's a long story. Did we get anything out of the cleanup operation?
Mostly corpses. Heavily augmented, as you know. Under those gold masks, they were ID scrubbed. No prints, no dentals, no DNA match. Professional.
Could still be ex-Bell Tower. Plenty of men and material went AWOL after the incident. A competing faction that listened in on Shepard's sale.
It's a possibility. The audits and investigations of Bell Tower will go on for years before we know how many rats jumped from that ship. At least we recovered the weapons. Unlisted. High spec. Military-grade augmentation. Enough to build another couple of you. That is a joke.
Right. It's the world we live in. Anyone with an exemption to the weaponized augment ban is a useful tool. Or a terrorist. Whoever they were, they knew exactly when the deal was going down. Any chance they were based locally, in Dubai?
No. After the incident, Dubai became the world's most luxurious tombstone. Perfect for the Jinn, but for no one else.
I thought human augmentation was frowned on in the Middle East. Why was Dubai hit so hard?
Because it was another world. Two other worlds, in fact. One of extreme augmentations in gold or crystal, and one of thousands of workers outfitted for construction. Then, that day.
I know.
No, Agent Jensen, you could not. Some called it divine punishment. But that day was not the work of a merciful God.
I don't envy what you've got ahead of you.
Actually, I'm looking forward to it. The truth is, when you've been under for long enough, you only feel like an imposter out here, in the real world.
Yeah, I understand the feeling.
Look, I'm going as
It
fast
is
as I
Jensen.
can. These guys might as well be ghosts.
In the hands of irresponsible journalists, it can be. Underground websites and radio stations continue to praise the Juggernaut Collective.
I guess the transit authority isn't really much of a
All the LSC strings of codes. They have better sound. These guys might as well be ghosts.
These hackers leave in their wake. Last year,
I don't even know where to start with theorizing percentages.
Terrible.
Dr. Ozeng, you have an outside call cleared and raging. Katarina Norton to Agent.
Is that fucked up?
Hey, Adam. Hey, Adam, hang on a sec. Filling out supply request forms for McCready and his boys is tedious as hell, but I don't want to give him another reason to say no.
Say no to what?
Are you kidding me? Right now, you're the only active augmented agent we have. I'm hoping to change that, been asking him every week practically, but so far, permission denied.
Really? He give you a reason?
Says my stress levels are too high. Told me I should sign up for meditation classes and drag Chang in with me so he'd chill out and stop changing security codes all the time. It sucks because I really wanted to find out who those crashers in Dubai were.
I still can't believe Miller gave the gold mask case to McCready.
Oh, I'm sorry, Adam. You were there too. You're probably as pissed about those guys getting the drop on the team in Dubai as McCready is. I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't been there. Agent Singh might have been killed.
It could have been worse. That's why I want to find these guys. Maybe I'll talk to McCready, see if I can help.
Good luck with that. He chewed me out for asking if I could help with the case. I should have kept his new keycard. I don't want him stinking up my range anyway.
After the bombing, when Chang changed all the locks and codes, was he under orders? Was there a credible threat to our location?
Maybe, but I don't think so. You know how he gets. Still, he wasn't the only one overreacting this time. A lot of people have been here for over 36 hours, and the state police have not exactly been cooperative.
I can imagine.
It took several hours before we got the security footage from the train station and surrounding streets. It's like they don't trust Interpol. It's weird. I can almost understand Chang's paranoia.
Well, Chang doesn't trust anyone, especially anyone in law enforcement.
Well, if you thought he was high-strung before, the attack only made him more manic. He's making connections no one else sees, and some that may not be there.
Explosions tend to damage things like sensitive electronic equipment.
Right? Try telling him that.
You were saying your stress levels were affecting your chances of becoming a field agent. Why is that?
I have a rare resistance to neuropazine. I need more than the average person, especially in stressful situations. They say I'd be too expensive, so it's not just discrimination. That would be easier to deal with. It's a combination of things.
Well, that combination of things is pretty bad in Prague, and getting worse.
I know, but Interpol was the only agency who would give me a chance, and this is where I was assigned. I have no problem with that. I'll take whatever they throw at me.
Good.
It took me months of rehabilitation, getting used to the new arm, learning how to shoot again, learning how to tie my own boots. But I did it, and I'm better than I was before. I want to help, and I can. My place is out there in the field where I can make a difference. You know that. And if you can do it, so can I.
Don't give up, Arya. Semper Fi.
Hoorah.
Well, I better let you get back to work.
Yeah, sure. Talk to you later.
Alex, did we get anything from the Whisper chip?
We got something, but Janus provided the wrong algorithm for the frequencies, so they aren't getting deciphered correctly.
Can you fix it?
I'm a pilot, not a programmer. I can do it, but it's gonna take some time.
Oh, hello.
Hej ty, plechovko, víš, že tady sedět nesmíš. No tak, vypadni odsad.
I told you.
You are sure these papers will get my fantastic checkpoint?
Tahle lavička je pro naturál.
I paid for quality.
Jenom pro
A police
naturál.
sergeant even verified
Dejte
that
mi
for me.
pokoj.
He said they would hurt me.
Jo, já ti dám. Jestli okamžitě nevypadneš, dám ti pokoj s křížema a uvidíš. Vyjdi ti na kopu prdel a jdi.
Gone into the watchmaker's shop? There's like back in time. Even the owner is an antique. I did go in once, but I ran right out again because I couldn't face to face with actuality with an album. That would be the old man. He adored. I can't for the life of me understand why. You're kidding. A man trapped in the past has a fanatical friend. I bet Sunday dinner at their house is worth the time.
It's real, huh? No, we've had our golden years. With the cats and dogs on the brink of
Stop.
economic collapse.
Identification, please.
So good. I don't feel so great.
Okay, you're good to go.
Thank you. Jak dlouho už jsem na to? Je mi to jako tempo.
Better be getting hazard pay.
Myslím, že se mi tam tuhle viděl.
Spread throughout Europe.
Rather, stay quiet.
All right, Miller, I'm at the metro.
Perfect timing. Chang says your private chariot will arrive any time you call up Rizika Station on the map.
Chang, you had him hack into Prague's public transit company so I can get to Rizika?
Plan A wasn't working.
Smells like police.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Got what you're looking for.
I hate watching the news. Wars, famines, murders, diseases. You need to listen to this. You won't get...
Hold it, Clank. Let me see your permit, and be quick about it.
I'm sure you'll find everything in order, officer.
What's the matter, eh? I'm holding you up from some important, This is a BH-847.
Is that what it is? Sounds impressive.
Are you going to be a problem? Eyes to yourself. You are cleared through this checkpoint. Go about your business.
What today? But we all know it has been going on for a long... Yes.
Damn, I'll never
Goodbye.
recommend me at the bank.
Well...
What? Why? It's very strict. And the security is oppressed.
That's what I hear, but I always get a little nervous when I go into the subway. I don't like the feeling of being trapped underground.
You worry about everything. I'm amazed you're willing to take any kind of trouble at all.
Hate to see what these hulks have done.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied. Access granted.
Už ani oddělení se nedá věřit.
Luckily, I brought the right tools.
Tastes real, huh?
Když se podívám, co tady ty augové napádají.
Not finding anything.
Oyobo, you interested in some merchandise?
We're exposing big money corruption. What these journalists overlook, however, is the damage these hackers leave in their wake.
You have credits? Usually you people with the robot arms and legs have no credits.
No, you got a real way with people. What's on the menu?
Menu? No, not food. Guns and things. You want?
In Russia, hacked combat drones attacked St. Petersburg. And in the US, millions of workers lost their jobs when the collective leaked classified corporate documents, causing several Fortune 500 companies to go bankrupt. Between you and me, folks, the collective is one of the most dangerous criminal organizations in the world, despite whatever praises the underground media wants to sing. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Picus. Ariel is constantly ringing thanks to the latest technology. Our portable data solution has massive storage capacity, flexible streams, and over 1,000 other unique and patented features. Ariel, up to the stress. Back to New York, and a more in-depth look at UN Security Council Resolution 3507, also known as the Human Restoration Act. This legislation, if passed, calls for the removal and downgrading of all overly powerful, unlicensed augmentation. Individuals who fail to comply will be arrested and relocated to designated AUG-only locations. Safety is the primary concern, especially in the wake of the AUG incident, where millions of people lost their lives due to malfunctioning augmentation. Opponents of the legislation have been protesting all over the world, and many of the protests have turned violent. This escalation in the violence and rhetoric has only widened the gap and polarized the dialogue on both sides of the issue. We will be watching the
I'm trying to run a business here.
fake in the story. This is Eliza Kassan. Reporting to you live from Picus.
Not interested right now.
Fucking clanks.
Who cares about those fucking clanks? I just want the fucking shipment. We have orders to fill. Tell them we can maybe get some Rysine into the next one. That will keep them satisfied.
Come on.
Who cares about
I
those
sell
fucking
to
clanks?
anyone.
I just want...
Even crazy
Yeah,
you
buy.
Better be getting hazard pay.
Come on in. Do we really need to be patrolling around here? Nobody is stupid enough to try
all the renters
anything.
in my building that I
Huh?
suspect of being augmented. What did you do that for? I'm protecting the real people in the building. And most of them on that list are a few months late with their rent anyway.